It was lit when we got Dave. It was so fucking lit when we got Dave. And boy, has our season been a fucking... I ain't gonna say it's been a disaster. We the second best team in the Eastern Conference, so it's not all that bad. But still, the fact that we have been winning games just off the talent of Giannis Antetokounmpo and Dame coming up clutch in certain games, this has been arguably one of the most roller coaster seasons I have ever experienced as a Bucks fan. We have the opportunity to win a championship, and yet the team is constructed, plays, and feels like a shell of the potential of what it could be. And we had to get rid of the coach. He had to go. First and foremost, I'm just gonna say this right now. Now after watching a couple of ESPN videos today after this was announced, because that's how I found out about it, was through an ESPN video that just popped up randomly today when I woke up. This is shocking. This is very shocking. This is very telling. This is very... First off, why did we even pick this man up in the first place? We're trying to win a championship here. Why would you go with a brand new coach, a first-time rookie head coach, when we have championship expectations? What the fuck were we thinking then? This is fucking terrible. Now we have to deal with either an interim interim coach for the time being, or we look on the market to see what we could find. And sadly, a lot of what we see on the market is what we're not gonna find. I'll be damned if we go out there and pick up Doc Rivers, because that's the name I've been hearing all fucking day. Is, oh, they're gonna go get Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers is in talks with the Bucks. Oh, they're gonna go get the Bucks. The Bucks gonna go get Doc Rivers. I'll be down. I'll be fucking down if we do that. I'm just gonna say it right now. I hate where our team. We're not winning a championship this year. It don't seem like it. It don't feel like it. It's just not gonna happen this year. I already see it. We are first round, second round exit. Defense is trash. We just fired our coach. This team is all over the place right now. We got to play Cleveland tomorrow, and they bust our ass last week. We have not been handling our division as well as we should be. We should be dominating our division. We should be dominating the Bulls. We should be dominating the Well, we are dominating. Everybody's dominating the Pistons. We should be dominating the Pacers. We should be dominating the Cleveland Cavaliers. Bro, the Central Division is ours. We are the best team in the fucking division, hands down. The fact that we struggled against Indiana, we lost the game to Chicago, we going in the back and forth with fucking Detroit, of all teams, the worst team in the league, the team that has the longest winning streak in NBA history now. The fact that we are here, we're not winning a championship this year. My championship expectations have immediately died, and this was the nail in the coffin. We're not winning a championship this year. I'm already packing it up. I don't even care about the rest of the season. I think this might be my last video I do in the season. From here on out, you're probably just gonna see like highlight videos, if that. I don't really care nothing too much about this season. This season has already been a letdown for me. I had high expectations going into this season, man. And the Bucks have just shattered all my expectations at this point. I am done with the Bucks. I don't care. Now, if we make it to the conference finals, I'm just saying, if we make it to the finals, if we make it to the conference finals, you might have my enthusiasm. You might have caught my enthusiasm. But as it stands right now, I don't trust the Bucks going forward. Therefore, I don't care about who wins the championship this year. I don't care about no other team but the Milwaukee Bucks. I am a hometown clown. I stay down for the hometown. I hope that we can fix this, but it's not looking good right now. So hopefully we can fix this. I don't know where the fuck we go for your big way, so let's get right into this video. Ugh.
I told him it didn't make any sense.
Oh, no!
Absolutely not, under no circumstances, imaginary scenarios, or hypotheticals. This man damn near had better stats when he was a player than a coach. You blew 3-3-1 leads, Doc, but can you do it again? I got one more in me. So you just not gonna talk about Joel Embiid? Who was on crack? Believe me when I say I've been trying since this morning to upload that, and it's just not working. I don't know why. I do not understand, but for whatever reason... Because
the NBA got to get their money first, sir. You got to understand, bro. When you uploading NBA content, you got to understand the NBA has to get their money first, just like the NFL. The NFL has to get their money first. The NBA has to get their money first. Then about a week later, you can upload whatever the fuck you want to upload.
Leave me be. I'm going to keep trying, though, but if it doesn't work, I'll just have to turn it into something else, incorporating Joel Embiid's performance, as well as just talk about the season thus far for the 76ers as a whole. But in this video, which I hope gets uploaded, we are talking about the Milwaukee Bucks and their decision to fire their coach in damn near the middle of the season. And yes, they're playing the Pistons in this video. Hee hee ha ha, we lost again. Yeah. I know how y'all get down. I know what y'all enjoy. Sick. But this very game is one of the reasons why they let this man go. Look at the final score. You should be beating a 4-39 team by double digits. The game before this one as well, some people had tweeted at me saying the Pistons are spanking the Bucks. I had to wipe my eyes and damn near get new ones when I saw that. Spanking the Bucks? Us? Doing so for any amount of time is blasphemy. I've been saying all year, this coach just isn't it. He doesn't exude the aura or presence of an elite coach, which is what the Bucks need when you've got two superstars on the team and you refuse to put them in consistent pick and rolls. You barely do so. You can go and look at any Bucks game through this year. You can count on one hand how many times that happens. And when the Bucks lost to the Pacers in the in-season tournament, and Inside the NBA was talking about this right here, Bobby Portis challenge the head coach, Adrian Griffin. Imagine Bobby Portis challenging you. He looks like he's frothing at the mouth.
That was supposed to stay in-house. That wasn't even supposed to get out. The fact that got out, that just shows how messy the NBA media is getting. Can we talk about that for a second? Dear NBA media, stop getting in teams' business. It is not your business to report that. Some things that are in the locker room need to stay in the locker room. That is not your business to be saying that shit. Now, unless somebody leak that to you from the team, then okay, somebody leak. Because I still, to this day, don't understand how that Jordan Poole, Draymond Green video got out. Because that was totally out of pocket. But the fact that y'all reporting on shit that shouldn't be getting reported on, it just goes to show how nasty and how disgusting the NBA media is now. Because that some shit just needs to stay in the locker room. Certain shit should not be getting out. It is totally out of pocket what is going on here with the NBA media and how far they are willing to dig just to get a fucking story for some clicks. if you can't be creative enough to just come up with a simple story on a team that's struggling and talk about that and talk about potential trades for that team or potential draft picks for that team, if you can't do something as simple as that, you're a terrible journalist. And they wonder why. And they wonder why people are listening to people of my caliber, people, just regular people on the internet, people that don't have to go out and get a journalist degree, people who could just sit here in front of a camera and just talk about sports. And they wonder why we killing them so fucking bad. Because we don't try to stay in this range, bro. These motherfuckers are going way too hard in the paint, bro. Because they have to keep up with the likes of us. They're just a regular common Joe that watches sports like everybody else. Sad. Sad how the NBA media is turning out so far. That was not supposed to get out.
All the time. So he must have approached Adrian Griffin rabid. And this was even earlier in the year. The Bucks faced the Celtics. Giannis got subbed out the game and he was not having it. He was emphatically saying no. Adrian tried to sub me out game. I told that motherfucker that I didn't want to make personal. I asked him who you think I am. Thanasis? No, I'm Giannis. Wrong, brother. I'm Giannis. You don't sub me game. You don't sub me out game. You sub me out game again, I sub you out job. Milwaukee Bucks went from 4th in the NBA in defensive efficiency to 22nd this year. Just from Drew Holiday being traded? I don't think that's all due to just him being there. Yes, they would take a dip, but as a...
Not at all. It's the coaching. It's the coaching. It's number one is the coaching. Because there are some good guys on defense. We still have some good guys on defense. Chris Middleton still showing signs that he could play defense. The young guy right here, he's really been showing out as of lately. It seems like when he's in the game, Dame actually does play better on defense when he's in the game. Giannis is still putting up is still doing his thing. Brook Lopez is still protecting the paint the best he can. But it's the coaching, bro. It's these lineups. It's these schemes. It's the fact that this motherfucker don't even come up with defensive schemes or good defensive lineups to stop the other team. We're just trading basket for basket. We're going off talent. This is ridiculous, bro.
A team for you to fall so low in comparison to where you were. It starts to become a question of effort and proper defensive schemes drawn up by the coach or lack thereof. Anytime you have a team with a player of Giannis's capabilities and you fall that low in defensive efficiency, there's an issue here that's more than just one player being traded who isn't there anymore. And you may be asking yourselves, well, why would they do something like this and they're only second in the Eastern Conference? They're by no means struggling. Yes, they are. They allow way too many points to be scored on them. Yep. They're not winning games as comfortably as they should when they have one of the easiest schedules in the NBA, which is something I didn't even know until I really paid attention. It's like, wait a minute, y'all done whooped on us Pistons for like 3 times now. You done whooped on some other teams as well. And there have been multiple games where you guys were losing to these bad, horrible teams at half, and sometimes you got to come through at the end. Dame struggling early. He can't find his shot, can't get his rhythm, and there's been plenty games where he's gone off, but he should be doing that effortlessly when you have a player like Giannis on the court.
Fact.
You know what the Bucks remind me of? They remind me of the Lakers of the 80s under Paul Westhead. Not the ones that won in 1980. No, the ones afterward where they had struggles in kind of incorporating what it was that Paul Westhead envisioned for the team. And then you had players just not feeling comfortable. They felt as though they're not being utilized as much as they should. They're being put in positions they're unfamiliar with. And as a whole, they're struggling to win games, struggling to beat people who they should be beating in their sleep. And then against tough opponents, it's kind of more of a topsy-turvy affair. It's never really something you can look at and say, well, I think the Bucks can come out on top. There's people thinking the Bucks will lose some of these games before the game even starts. And what happened? Magic said, I don't fucks with Westhead, and they got him out of there. Pat Riley came in, and then the synergy started. They found their identity. The team in real life started meeting the expectations of the team that's on paper. And I think that's what the Bucks are going to experience if they get the proper coach that isn't Doc Rivers. I do not have faith in this man. I don't understand how anyone can. Off the strength of that 2008 championship ring with multiple Hall of Famers on that team, he has yet to prove himself capable in managing talent and being able to oversee a team who has high expectations. And the Bucks, by far and away, have probably the most expectations of any team he's coached since the Clippers. And you saw what happened to the Clippers. My God. Do I think Giannis would allow something like that to happen? Not exactly, but seeing as what happened in these previous playoffs, you losing to an 8th seed, that's unacceptable. So it's definitely in the realm of possibility if Doc were to coach this team. But due to the current pool of available coaches being somewhat thin and lacking experience, they may just be looking for somebody who has that veteran presence, someone that you can respect, someone that, like, I don't think that's Doc. I don't think you need these problems. But if you really can't find anyone else and Giannis is okay with it, and you ask Dame and them are okay with it, then fine. Because worst comes to worst, if you do flame out under Doc Rivers and Giannis was the one or the primary person, which you know he's going to be the primary person who approves a certain coach being there, you can just say, hey, man, Giannis, you picked him. I mean, we did everything that you've wanted and then some. We went out and got Dame. We went out and built around you. We got the coach that you wanted. You got to figure it out. So go ahead. Fine. I don't have faith in Doc Rivers. I don't think anybody worth their salt who watches basketball for an extended period of time and seeing what Doc has been incapable of doing should have faith in him. But the only saving grace I can give Doc is that he's never had a player to coach like Giannis, and I don't think Giannis would be mentally weak or fold under certain conditions like he had with Joel Embiid, like he had with Paul George and Kawhi or some things like that. So I don't know. You guys would have to tell me below, which coach do you think the Bucks should pursue? Is Doc the answer?
Mark Jackson.
Like, subscribe if you're new. I appreciate you all for watching.
Where is Mark Jackson? Fucking Phil Jackson. Shit.
The video said it was blocked. Do you believe that? Oh, that dude is a hater.
Fuck it. Bring George Karl back. Shit. At least we almost went to the finals with that nigga. No, fuck George Karl. I don't really know, bro. Let's see here. We need to look this up though. Real quick. What available what coaches are available? Free agent coaches. Oh my God. Available coaches. Free agent. Okay, let's look this up real quick. Okay, so this is during the summertime. I'm not going to check this one. Let's get this one up out of here. Okay, so obviously we're not going to bring back Bud. Monty's on the Pistons. Okay, so this is from the summertime too. Terry Stotts left. Frank Vogel is on here. So we only got Doc Rivers, fucking Budenholzer. Shit. We ain't really got no. Fuck. Damn. Shit. We ain't got no. Oh man. I'm trying to figure out who are the free agent coaches we got right now. Okay, so you got Kenny Atkinson, Mike D'Antoni. Oh boy. Oh man, let's go through this list. Okay, so we got Mike Budenholzer, who we're definitely not bringing back. Kenny Atkinson. That might not be a bad pickup. Mike D'Antoni, absolutely not. Terry Stotts, I mean, if you want to, he can. Doc Rivers, absolutely not. Oh man, best available coaches right now. Oh man. All right, here we go. So we got Kenny Atkinson, we got Doc Rivers, Terry Stotts. Well, I mean, if he want to come back, he can. I'm pretty sure it'll help Dame in the long run. Mark Jackson is who I want. And yeah, that's about it. So we can't bring back Budenholzer. That relationship is soured. Mark Jackson, I would love to have back. I would love to have Mark Jackson as our coach. Kenny Atkinson is a really good pickup. Terry Stotts, that's not a bad pickup, but at the same time, it's up to him if you want to come back. Doc Rivers, best available fucking option right now. Sadly. So yeah, I would go with Kenny Atkinson, but if they settle for Doc Rivers, then it is what it is, Chief. Because I don't think Terry Stotts want to do it. He already left early in the season. Mark Jackson, I hope that we could get him, but I know that deep down the NBA probably still got him blacklisted. But I would definitely give him a call and see if he wants to. I think Mark Jackson is the best option going forward because he's old school. He's old school, and I think that his old school ways will help this team tremendously, especially considering he had a player like Steph and Clay, and then he'll have Dame, which is kind of like Steph. in some type of way. But anyways, though, we're just gonna leave it right there for right now, man. The future holds. We'll come back when there's a hire, which will probably be later on today. So I'll probably end up making another video on this, and we'll talk about it. But until then, I will see you all in the next video. Yeah, I'm done with my Bucks. Anyways, though, I'll see y'all next video. Peace out.